Hey folks, it's the end of 2023 and today I wanted to film a couple of videos actually. So I will be doing like a get ready with me, an over-caffeinated get ready with me. If you've been here for a really long time, you would remember over-caffeinated vlogs where I basically drank a lot of coffee. I had a coffee earlier today. I had an Excedrin earlier today because of cramps, and Josh made me a double shot coffee Americano when I got home. So we're a bit caffeinated today, and we're going to talk about the last year and kind of reflect a little bit like back 10 years because I went through kind of a nostalgia deep dive of my own channel today, trying to figure out what I wanted to talk about in a video, but this just felt like, let's just talk about my channel and what a journey we've been on. And actually, is funnily enough, I posted a picture on Twitter earlier, I'll put it right here, where I talked about my favorite eras, like my hair eras. Oh my god, we have been through so much since 2015. Holy crap. Granted, I've had this channel for like 11, 12 years, but since 2015, we've been through quite a bit. Welcome to the video. We have Christmas lighting behind us. Before I do my primer, I know I'm not talking about makeup stuff much anymore, but I love this stuff. It's so expensive. The Ritual de Fille, they sent it to me like probably a year and a half ago, and I can't bring myself to buy it, but I want it. Anyway, let's jump to sponsor Abigail to talk about today's sponsor, Warby Parker, while I do my primer and foundation, probably. Oh, I didn't see you there. Today's video is sponsored by Warby Parker. Now, if you're new here and have never heard of Warby Parker before, hi. Hello, my name is Abby. And Warby Parker is a glasses and eye care brand that I have been wearing for about 10 years. Some sunglasses, some transition lenses, some blue light lenses, and some regular prescription glasses. When you put in an order for their 5 free at-home try-ons, they send you 5 free pairs of glasses to try on. They don't have prescription in them, but you can see how they feel on your face, how they look on your face, and I have done this a countless number of times. Josh even has his glasses from there too. This first pair I ordered to try on is Santiago in jet black. I haven't tried a black pair of glasses on in quite a while. Ooh. I kind of like them. They're kind of cute. I kind of like it. They have narrow, medium, wide, extra wide, all kinds of different shapes, different materials. This one is Lorena in a black currant tortoise. I've been really enjoying tortoise glasses lately. Oh, these are big. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I actually really like these. I feel like these go with my hair so well. Wait. Do I want a giant pair of chunky? I really like these. Okay, I'm keeping these ones out for now because I like them a lot. The next pair I got is Tay. I got a pair of sunglasses because, you know, even though it's winter, you still need sunglasses. Like on your way to work or like up until 3 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe. Because it gets so dark so early, but, you know, sunglasses are a must. Ooh, they're a little small for my face, but I like the style. I do like the style. I like their round. They feel very 60s in a way. The next pair, this one is Hemmings. Hemmings, and the shade is Viridian. Ooh, pretty. Those are cute too. These are cute too. This hair is just giving me such a different vibe than I used to have, and I very much enjoy it. This is the last pair I got, which is Jillian in Nutmeg Crystal. I really like the crystal frames. I really like these light frames. Ooh, these are cute. Besides getting glasses sent to your home in this fun little package, you can also get your eyes checked at a number of the locations that they have listed on their website. So all you have to do is go to warbyparker.com. There is a list of locations. You can check and see which one is nearest to you. That includes an eye doctor that you can go get your eyes checked. They'll put your prescription on your account. You can go home. You can order a pair of glasses then, and it's so fast. It's so simple. And you can also get contacts. If you're not sure what kind of styles you're into, they have a style quiz online where you can like pick out colors that you like and materials that you like. Glasses do start at $95, but with the 5 free at-home try-ons, you're not paying for shipping or for glasses. They even send you a free shipping label, return label, and all you have to do when you send it back is you replace the return label. I'm not showing it to you because it has my home address on it. You send it back, everything, no purchase necessary. And if you're not sure if you found a pair of glasses in that first try, you can do it again. I've done it so many times. Definitely go check them out. I am sure you will find a pair of glasses just for you. So if you're interested in any of this, if you're interested in trying 5 free pairs of glasses of at-home try-ons today, go to warbyparker.com/ABBY. That is my name spelled out. warbyparker.com/Abby. If you just want to try on some new styles, if you're unsure and you're like, I don't know if I would really rock a cat eye. I didn't think I could rock a cat eye either, but I got some cat eye glasses sent in the mail and I tried them on and I was like, wait, I really love this. So it's a great way to kind of try on styles that you're not 100% on and you just want to kind of feel it out and you want to get a couple pairs to try on all at once, to take some pictures in your makeup, if you want to do your makeup a little bit differently, do your hair, kind of see how it feels, and it's a great way to do that. So definitely go check out warbyparker.com/Abby. Thanks again to Warby Parker for sponsoring today's video, and now let's get back into the video that I am filming tomorrow because I'm filming this before, yeah. Go to warbyparker.com/Abby. I am low on foundation. Oh my god. I think they still carry this. Should I make this the thumbnail? No. Thanks again to Warby Parker for sponsoring today's video. And let's just talk about my YouTube channel today. So, 2023. What a year. And I'm pretty sure that most of the people who are still here hanging out have been around for a really long time because if you've noticed, my channel has kind of taken a bit of a journey in the last 12 months. I went from posting quite regularly, kind of trying some new things here and there, but eventually I realized I kind of wasn't liking it as much as I used to. And almost to be more specific, I've been liking other things more. I've been liking streaming. I've been liking playing games. I've been liking watching anime with Josh. There's just more hobbies, more things that's been occupying my time than it used to because I've just kind of gotten some new interests, some different interests. And I kind of I don't want to say fell out of love with makeup because obviously I still wear it when I go to film and stuff. Not as much as I used to. I've definitely streamed plenty of times without makeup on. I don't go to work with makeup on. Pretty much the only time I do is if I'm like going to a show, which is like so few and far between these days, which is another thing that has been just not great for my psyche. And another thing that's kind of changed in the last couple of years, obviously. And in the last year, I don't go to as much live music as I used to. Though I did go to some festivals this summer. It was great. I did get to go to some festivals this summer with Josh, one by myself when I saw Rebecca Black. It was wonderful. It was so cool. I love her. I think she's still my desktop on my computer right now. I had like a Google Calendar as my background for a while, but then I did a video where I was like doing some screen recording and I was like, I don't want my entire Google Calendar in a video by accident. So I put a picture of Rebecca Black at the background from the live show. But this year has been such an odd year. I looked back at a video from 2013. I was curious of like, what was I like in 2013? What were my struggles? What were the things I was talking about? And it was the weirdest thing because that was the year that I joined, it might have been that year, that I joined Big Frame, which I don't know if Big Frame is still around. They're an MCN, or they were an MCN. I was in this little kind of subgroup of Big Frame that was all like women creators called Wonderly. And oh boy, like I've met a lot of really cool people through Wonderly. I have a lot of friends now that I know because of that. But it's so funny looking back at me 10 years ago and the things that I was talking about, the things that I was, just the way I would talk about things. There was just all kinds of like weird shit that was going down in 2013 that I was going through quite a phase. When I look back at my style and the things that I wore and the things that I like, the way I did my makeup and the way I did my hair, I'm like, what a time. Really, what a time. I'll put things on the screen so you can see. But the years from 2013 to 2015, I did a lot of growing up. A lot of growing up. Like, I think it might have been that year. Every month for Wonderly. Well, we did like, weirdly enough, we did like bi-weekly little like voice call meetings with the other people in Wonderly and other people from Big Frame. And I very, very vividly remember where there would be these private like Google streams with like us in the chat with Matt Pat, which is so funny because like that was the first time I had heard of Matt Pat, even besides any sort of like Five Nights at Freddy's or like That's a Game Theory. Like I knew him because of that. Every month we would have like a theme of things, of like something to make a video about. And there was like one of the months where the theme was Pride, I think. And I was still like kind of an undiscovered bisexual at the time, and I remember posting a video where I was like, I'm proud to be an ally, and I was just like, and now in hindsight when I'm thinking about it, I'm like, well, I was so cringe. Like, I was so cringe, but like, all of us were cringe in 2013, okay? People talk about cringe content now. If you look at the content from 2013 and before then, all of YouTube was just cringe. And, you know, I have a love for it. I have nostalgia for it. I have nostalgia for the cringe because everybody was cringe. And also, when I first started making YouTube videos, I was like 21 years old, 20 years old, give or take, and I was not good at it. And in 2013, in the like year wrap-up video I did, I talked about like, oh my god, I reached 9,000 subscribers. And then here we are 10 years later where I'm at 59,000 subscribers. But I've reached a point in my age, in my years, and in my content creation journey, I guess if we could call it that, where I'm just gonna make stuff that I want to make, and I'm too old to be chasing trends in a way that is just gonna be inauthentic to like what I want to make as a person. As much as I would want to make content creation my full-time gig because I feel like it would give me so much freedom, it also kind of terrifies me, and I don't think I would ever really be good at it or be able to stick with it for a long amount of time because of how much you have to grind. Like, it reminds me of something that I've noticed with some like newer commentary channels, is that like they rush so much to put stuff out to where things just get mean-spirited or lazy. Things just get kind of pointless at times. And what I've noticed is like a lot of people are just like kind of focusing on putting things out so quickly, which, like, you know, if you can do that, if that is something that you're able to keep up, more power to you. But I'm not that person. And I have started to be comfortable with that fact that if I want to keep making stuff, I'm going to make stuff on my own terms, and I'm going to make things that I want to make because I don't enjoy making things that I don't. I don't know. It could just be the nostalgia talking. It could just be the fact that I've been making YouTube videos for so damn long. I've seen so many phases of this website, and I've seen so many people come and go, and so many trends come and go, and so many like eras of YouTube come and go, that like it's kind of weird. It's interesting to look at YouTube now compared to 10 years ago. And I've talked about old YouTube plenty of times. It's one of my favorite things to talk about because there's so much to it. But this year, I mean, I kind of stopped making makeup content for the most part as I'm putting makeup on my face. I just don't really pay attention to like releases anymore, or like what brands are doing all that much, or, you know, like I don't pay attention. The last new makeup I bought were some of these About Face Beauty cream eye things that I really like, because I've been getting more into just like the laziest of eye makeup looks, because I'm either going like full on if I'm like putting makeup on while I'm streaming, or I'm doing this, which I like doing because it's easy. Yeah, this year we did some videos about TikTok. We did some videos about anime. We did a few anti-hauls. I stopped doing them though, but I do have one planned for later this month. It's just going to be about like TikTok shop. Like it's going to be that kind of an anti-haul because I still want to keep doing anti-hauls, but I want to talk about other stuff. Because TikTok shop, granted, a lot of people have been talking about TikTok shop in videos lately, but I have thoughts as somebody who kind of passively consumes TikTok content. I don't really like engage much with it. And I don't really post much, which is just another thing that I'm trying to get used to. I'm like, this whole, like, am I too old for this? You know? Like, you have that realization, you're like, I might be getting too old for this. Huh. Which is also fine. Coming to terms with that and realizing, oh, I'm just gonna make what I want to make. I'm taking this shade called Ugliest because it's not ugly and I love it. We did post some rants this year. I have another rant that I'm actually going to film after this because I saw some discourse on Twitter the other day that I needed to talk about that frustrated me. That's something that I want to try to do more of, like kind of ranty commentary things about larger topics, not necessarily people. Because I feel like so much of commentary content lately has gotten just to be like people making fun of like people that go viral on TikTok, and they're just like random, like they're strangers who nobody, like they're not celebrities, they're not like influencers, they're just people who had a video go viral and like people just make fun of them for no reason. Like that's what so much of freaking commentary content is these days, and I'm like, that's just mean-spirited. Like that's not fun for me. It's not fun for me to consume, it's not fun for me to watch, it's not fun for me to make. I don't want to do a wing. A wing is too much work right now. Oh, nope. I do have this. I could do a purple. Yes. Okay. Put a little lip gloss on. I don't know if this is the tingly one. Is that tingly? I don't know. What else did we do this year? Oh, we roasted AI. We talked about AI. Oh, that's... God, it's so... The fact that that's all been this one year, like... The fact that, like, Corridor went down the AI pipeline so fast. God, how the mighty have fallen, honestly. Window shopping videos. Bless you, Nisa, for letting me borrow that series. I love you. You guys should go watch Nisa. She's amazing and very funny. Much funnier than me. I got some swords for my birthday. And they're right behind me, actually. Right there. Swords. I love it. Oh, more video games. Video James. I have my games channel now, which I've uploaded a couple of videos to with gameplay, which I need to upload more to, which I will do this weekend because I've been recording pretty much every stream I've been doing of Baldur's Gate. But yeah, a lot of games, which has been really, really fun because it's something that I get to do with Josh. It's something that I get to do to kind of relax, to unwind, because we don't have cable. And most of what we watch is just anime and then some like new releases that come out, but not a lot. My mom will ask me all the time, oh, did you see this? No, I have not. I just know that one show that I really, really want to watch is The Bear, because I haven't watched it before. I haven't watched it yet, but I heard it's really, really good. What else did we do this year? Oh, I turned myself into my Hot Topic manager of my dreams. I actually posted a picture on Twitter today, and it was like a thing of like, quote tweet this with like the oldest selfie you have in your phone. And the oldest one I had was actually one from like 2016 probably, when my hair was purple and Josh and I had first started dating, and someone was like, Abby, Hot Topic manager. And I was like, that was very much the vibe, wasn't it? I wasn't a Hot Topic manager, and I had stopped working at Hot Topic at that point, but I had the vibes. My hair was purple. I've been through so many hairs. Oh, that's Kilowatt. I thought that was bronzer. Oops. Abigail, you're losing your touch. Are you okay? No, I'm hungry and I'm caffeinated. We talked about trendy plastic surgery on TikTok. We talked about buccal fat removal. I remember that. Did that get views? They got some. Not terrible. I think probably, I mean, my best performing videos this year were definitely the anti-hauls that I did. And then I talked about decluttering my eyeshadow palette, obviously. Declutters always do well. The video about the Shein propaganda trip. on TikTok was good. I want to do more videos like that. I just need to jump on like topics faster. I'm just very slow when it comes to actually like making content. Like I cannot like see a topic and then immediately be like, oh my God, I need to film and edit tonight. Like I always like get home and I'm like, I'm exhausted. I want to eat dinner and then I want to play video games. And then like days go by and I'm like, I haven't posted a video about this thing, and then it becomes like very, very old news because of how fast the internet moves these days. That's the thing. That's the other thing, is that like so much happens now and our attention spans are so short that like back in the day, if I had a topic I wanted to talk about, it would be relevant for a while. But now, no. Like, you have a week to talk about a topic, which again I think is why a lot of these commentary boys are so poorly researched, and rush into making stuff. Yeah, posted some more games content, and I'm going to do that. And I know that not a lot of people really care about it, but I'm gonna do it because I like it, and it's fun, and it's what I'm spending my time on. So it's like, I'm already playing video games. I might as well do something with it. And I stream 3 times a week, which has also been fun. And I want to try to do that more often and for longer periods of time. I don't know. It's hard because it's like the activities that I'm finding that I like doing are like more inside, which, it's fine and it's great and it's fun and it's safer, obviously. But I don't know. The year has gone by so fast. It's like, how is it already almost the end of 2023? These last 3 years have gone by so fast. And I don't really like how fast it feels, how fast it's moving. I would prefer to not feel like time is moving very quickly. I would prefer to have time go like, I don't know, more at a normal pace where it feels like I'm not like losing half of my 30s being a hermit. I actually had a friend of mine, I like replied to her Instagram story or something, and she sent me a FaceTime on Instagram, and she's like, stop being a hermit. And I was like, I actually really needed that. Like, I actually really needed that. To like have somebody tell me, snap out of it. Like, stop being a hermit. Come be my friend again. Like, come see me. Like, I ran into her and her husband at one of the music festivals I went to over the summer. Completely by surprise. I was like walking towards where our blanket had been set up, and this was like an outdoor kind of like family friendly festival because they brought their kid and who I hadn't met yet, and I'm like walking to my blanket, and then my friend Matt, who I don't know how I didn't register the fact that I was just like looking Matt in the face, he like comes in for a hug, and I was like, oh my God, like how did I not, what? You ever have one of those moments where you're like, how did I completely just not see you in front of my face? And so we're gonna plan something this month. I don't know what we're gonna plan, but we're gonna plan something. This year has been a lot of like me kind of realizing what I do want to spend my time doing and what I don't want to spend my time doing, and then wasting a lot of my time that I could be spent doing more things that I really love spending my time doing, which is like seeing my friends and like hanging out with my friends who I made when I first moved out and when I first moved to the city, because I haven't really seen them much because we don't live close to each other anymore. That's the other thing. Like, that's the weird thing about being in your 30s. Like, Josh and I have been at this house for almost 3 years. And before then, I had lived in the city for 6 years, I think. Yeah. I lived in my apartment for 5, some of it with Libby. And then before that, I had lived in 2 other apartments, one for 6 months, one for another 6 months. It was a great year. 2015 was a weird year. Like, during those years when I lived various places across the city, I lived in like a house and then in an apartment building that was like an old house that had been renovated into apartments, and then like an actual apartment building. And all of those times I lived really close to my friends, and I lived within some of them lived within walking distance at some point, which was awesome. And I lived with some of them at various times, and so I was able to like go and see people really easily. And now it's like my friends have kids. We all have jobs that are like 9 to 5s, take so much time. My commute is insane. And then they live like 45 minutes away, which is not really like a quick drive when you live in a metropolitan area. And especially during the wintertime when it gets dark by 4:30, which is super fun. I love the winter. sometimes, not all the time. Also, it's been flooding like crazy. We've had so much rain. There was a video of Snoqualmie Falls. Oh my God, Twin Peaks is going crazy right now. Let me finish my lipstick. I've been more drawn to these like lip balmy things lately. Something about the way that these smell. It smells like medicine, but in like a good way. I don't know how, I don't know why, but it smells good. It smells good. I think it's supposed to be cherry. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be, what's it called? Oh, they're literally called Cherry Pick. Cherry Pick lip color. Got it. Okay. I was like, why does it smell like cherries? Oh, because it's called Cherry Pick. Okay, Abigail. Let's put my glasses back on. I can see again. My hair is good, right? Okay, just making sure that... Oh, my highlight is kind of a lot. My hair has so much product in it right now, but I love it. This is a good Hera. Good Hera. I do need to get a trim, probably. Isn't it fun? I like this, like, mullety thing. I just can't wait for it to get longer. I can't wait for it to get longer. But... all of this to say is this is probably going to be a lot more of the same kind of upload schedule for me this next year. Hopefully more often. Hopefully I can like get the energy to film like a couple of videos, you know, like what I'm going to do now. Put makeup on and then film another video after that because I don't like wasting makeup on my face and then not going anywhere or not doing anything with it. I'm going to post more games stuff, more anime stuff. I know that people aren't as interested in that, but more, I'll probably talk about TikTok things more because obviously it's going to be more relevant and I watch a lot of it. Like Josh sends me so many. And so I do spend a decent amount of time like looking at TikToks, maybe not making TikToks, but looking at it. And so like I'm seeing things, I'm seeing stuff that people are talking about and topics and stories. It's fascinating. It's definitely fascinating. Like I want to try like I don't know if I necessarily want to try like TikTok recipes because like making recipes is like not the easiest thing like to do to film. But like, I don't know, TikTok cocktails could be fun. TikTok cocktails be funny. That could be fun. Just like trying, but then I'd have to buy weird booze. That's the thing is like so much content these days is like still about like consumption and about consuming things. Whether you're like trying stuff, buying things from various places, it's like you still have to buy stuff. I don't want to buy anything. Like I have the things that I want. Like if I buy things, I'm buying them because I want to buy them, not because I want to buy them for a video. You know? Like I buy manga and figures and things because I want to, not because I need to make a video about it. But if I buy them, I might as well make a video about it. But like the cause and effect, it's different. That's kind of what I wanted to talk about. I will have a couple more videos up this month for sure. And I'm going to try, did I do like a video? I don't know if I did a standalone video about favorite music last year, but I might. I want to try and make at least a video a week. And that's been very difficult for me this year. Because when I look at my upload schedule, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 videos in 6 months, which isn't great. Like I used to post a video like several times a week and 17 videos in 6 months is not fun. Here's the finished look. I think my foundation is like, there's like a weird line. It's fine. It's fine. Thanks again to Warby Parker for sponsoring today's video. You guys should definitely go check out the link below. I am wearing Warby Parker glasses right now. All of my glasses are from them. For today's song of the day, let's have today's song of the day be Lousy Reputation from We Are Scientists, because I saw We Are Scientists in Seattle and Portland in November, and they were fantastic, and I love them so much. I love them so much. And I know they played Lousy Reputation at least one of the shows. Yeah, I think it was it the Portland show? Yeah, Lousy Reputation from We Are Scientists is your song of the day. It's off their first record with Love and Squalor, and it's one of my favorites. So, if you would like to follow me on any of my other social media, my Instagram, which I'm like I don't post Instagram stories really like ever, but that's Abras07, as well as my Twitter, Abras07, and then my TikTok and my Twitch or Abras without the 07. I was like, who's not Tumblr? Because I'm not on Tumblr anymore. It's still there, but like I don't post anything on Tumblr. I don't remember my password. But Yeah, TikTok and Twitch are Abbers. Instagram and Twitter are Abbers07. And I will always call it Twitter. I will never call it the other thing. Because I don't respect him. Okay? I will always call it Twitter. I do not care. Hope you guys are having a good day, and I will see you all in my next video.